Batmobile-looking armored vehicle thing from our buddy Pat.
The plan is to fix it up and sell it. Obviously, we didn't build it, so we got to make sure that all the systems and stuff work. There is some kind of like bubblegum welds in here.
We can do some x-ray testing to actually see if, in fact, it is safe. This tube didn't have that good of a fit up, and so they had to run multiple welds on it. So we'll want them to take a peek at that. Today's actually a pretty exciting day for me. We've got x-ray technicians coming in to inspect the rock crawler.
This is my boy Kevin and his boys from QTI.
How's it going?
Here's
Joel, nice to meet you.
the deal.
How are you? So the Muscle and I went through and we looked at the 8 worst welds we could find. We know that if these x-ray guys can pass the majority of these welds, the rest of it should be fine.
How thorough is it?
It's like going to the doctor's office. You can see the bone. We can see what imperfections there are in the weld, so you know what you're going to have to do to fix it.
Do you have one of those lead things I put over my...
Yes, we do.
I still want to have kids. I cannot believe that this actually exists. They do it for things even more important, like roller coasters, structural buildings. Is that,
This is a Geiger counter and it just detects radiation.
I thought that was one of the Ghostbuster things, where you throw it underneath the ghost. Don't cross the streams is what I remember.
So when you're looking at this x-ray process, you've got a plate that goes on the back. The radiation itself is actually what shoots through the tubes themselves and actually goes to the film, and then they actually produce it onto their computer.
Ready to x-ray weld 1 on the rock crawler.
We got the thumbs up.
Cranked out. 1 minute exposure.
I'm making a video for work.
Weld 3.
Cranked out.
I'm really hoping that we get good news from the x-ray guy today.
Hey! Oh man, so this is you guys' little layer, huh?
This is the portable darkroom.
We have the CR plate. We'll scan it through the machine, and the image will just be displayed up on the screen. Okay, so this is weld 1. We have some discontinuities. The weld actually didn't penetrate into the pipe very good.
Weld 1 got to be repaired.
Okay.
So here's weld 2.
Could be acceptable.
So now we're scanning weld 3. We got another one.
3 has problems.
Is that a lack of fusion through there?
Yeah, they did fuse it into the tube.
Okay, scanning weld 4.
Oh, that looks scary. That would probably be a great big bubble he left in it. You've got a bunch here. Here you've got wormhole porosity. That's probably the worst one that we've seen yet.
I'm starting to get nervous. We've got 3 failures and only 1 weld that's good. What happens if the whole thing falls apart?
Looking for weld 5. So weld 5 it's acceptable.
So now this is weld 6.
So weld 6 looks good to me. Number 7 looks good. 8, it's got a lot of porosity, but minimal effect on the weld. So that's all 8 of the welds. So the majority of them look good.
So we're not nearly as bad of shape as what I was thinking.
The fact that Joel and Muscle went through and picked out the 8 worst areas, and even then, out of those 8 areas, only 3 of the welds were bad, it's a good sign.